Okay, this is the 5 Daishos at Kameyama Castle in Tamba. We're over sort of on the east side, southeast side of Tamba. Northeast of the Silverlands. Okay, we're starting on the northwest corner. We have one here. Let me see if I can get this. One here. One on the inner southwest corner. One on the south side. One on the east side. And then one up here in the northeast side. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to find the key as well. There's a Kura key. We'll be getting... I won't be getting a lot of supplies because the season's not about to change. But I will show you where they are and I'll mark them. Check the descriptions for timestamps if you're looking for something specific. And here we go. This is the little town area. Right at that little connector bit. Okay, so this one is sleeping. There are other times at night where this guy is over to the left of the Pather guy. And you would have to take him out because we're going up those stairs. But because this guy is sleeping, we're not going to take out any of them. Just this guy. Okay, we're going up the stairs to the left of that guy. Go ahead and wait. If I can get her to go around. Because otherwise this guy right here is working on something by the stairs, in which case you'd have to take both these guys out. Or otherwise get around them. Okay, we're going to take this guy out. We had to get rid of that or she'd knock it out. I go through this window up to the roof because sometimes when I go on the other side and climb up, someone from over there sees me. So it's just safer this way. And then he's all by himself over here. So it's fine. Okay, on the other side of this wall is our next Daisho. He's right there. This guy is either asleep or awake, but he's always at that end. The Daisho is always right there. This guy's inside. Sometimes this guy is with that guy. Now, because the Daisho turns around and walks this way, be sure to have the house between you and the Daisho. Now, sometimes the door that is directly underneath me can be open and sometimes it's closed, so you don't really know if I can get it down. See, now it's closed. I've had that door open before. The guy that's in there is on the left section behind that, so he doesn't see. But if you can get the Daisho closer to this area, then it's safer, like over here, as opposed to in front of the door. Happens to be closed this time, but because you don't know for sure until you jump, unless you really get around, it's safer to get him on this corner. Okay, and then the supply key is here on the ground. It's impossible to see, except it has one of those yellow dots. Okay, so if this guy is not asleep or sleeping, then he would be sitting right around here. He's still all in that same area. I should have cleared some scouts before before I did this, because I only have enough for one, I think. Yeah, I'm completely out of scouts now. Okay. So now we're going over there. And we have to go this way. Oh, yes, we don't have to, but we're going this way. There's that guy. Now, when you come off this roof to the tree, on PlayStation, or translate for what you're playing on, do not hit down, like back and down, which on PlayStation is circle, because she will turn around and drop and you'll end up in the water. You need to actually hit whatever the free run button is so that she'll go forward and jump. You need to make sure she'll jump, else you're going to have a bad day. Because then you have to, like... If you do hit down and she dumps herself into the drink, head into that little area in there and go up, and it'll be where we jumped out the window, and you can just, like, make your way back over. It's fine. And then this guy's pretty much all by himself. There's a servant over here. I can't get that. I can't do anything in here, can I, to get scouts back? No, I'd have to do it. Doesn't matter. Is there anything? There's like a little thing in here, but there's a servant in here. Okay, now we are leaving. Go out. It is so much faster given the spread of this castle to go this way. Okay, right here. Okay, we're on the east side now, and there's one Daisho in here, and then there's going to be one right up here. So we're going to come in and get rid of these two now. I've got this guy, this guy. Where is he? There he is. This guy. And then we have a guy out on the dock, and then the Daisho is over there. And depending if it was earlier in the night, there'd be a guy practicing, but he's asleep in that building over there. Damn it. I don't usually have much luck when they move, so I'm actually really shocked that that worked. You might not need to get the guy at the fire, but you definitely want to get this Pather guy. Okay, so now we're going out to the dock. Might need to get that guy. Now that I think about it, we might need to get this guy. He might have eyes over there. Let's go ahead and get this guy. Unfortunately, I can't yank him up the stairs, so can't see anything now. Okay, this is the time you want to go, is when he goes up there to go visit his buddy. We're gonna go here. Down, down. We're gonna wait for him to leave, and then we're gonna assassinate the guy that's on the dock. Because when they're awake, they tend to see each other. Wait for him to go. Not what I wanted. I wanted him to do the hang one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Change in plans, because that's not at all what I wanted to do. I was hoping to hang from the railing and pull him over, which is so ideal because then, of course, you know, no body. But now it also looks like the guy got up to practice, which is fine. That's all right. We can still do this. We can still do this. Okay, when he goes, we're going to go under the dock. Tool refill if you need one. Alright, so not exactly as planned. This part was totally as planned. This is exactly how I planned to get him. The only thing that didn't go as planned was the guy on the dock. So just be aware that you can still do that. You can still make it. And then just for safety's sake. Alright then, did I see a chest up here? Yes, I did. Okay. Now. Did I not just kill that guy? Alright, I'm leaving him. Now, here, there is a guy in this area, right? Go ahead in this opening. If he's sleepy, then it's perfect. Because we're going to go across to this opening over here. You can also do a run jump off this log thing, but if he's sleepy, then that's a good way to do it. Then our last Daisho is right here. Okay, don't go left. There's people there. So we got 2 more to do before we can get into the castle. Or the Tenchu, rather. So we got this guy, and then we have to be aware of that guy. Because there's a servant down there. Might be able to hit that wall. This wasn't always the easiest because this guy tends to hear the knife. Okay, so make sure they're at opposite ends. If they're at the same end... Mind your business.
Moving on.
Okay. Alright, let me see something. I might have to put a cut here if this guy has not respawned in, and he's not. I cleared out the Tenshu not long ago for a different video. And so the guy that's on this floor is not here. But there's the chest. So I'll be right back, and because I want to show like him being here, and we'll... Okay, I forced a season change, so this guy will be back now.
Here. I should be quiet.
That's okay. It's the only one that's between us and the chest. So he's right here. And from everything I've tried, he hears you if you drop down, and he hears you if you use the ladder, because she only partially uses the ladder and then drops down. So he always turns around for that. And then you can't get like an angle for a knife. So the only thing I've been able to get to work... No. I hate that auto connect. Oh my god. She's always doing stuff I don't want her to do. Is this. That's how you can get the assassinate and get him in the right spot, is with the bells. So you do that. Unlock. And we get the hidden servant Kosode and adrenaline in a restricted zone. So plus 25% adrenaline gain in restricted zones. The hidden servant Kosode. So there you go. Then you can just go back up to the viewpoint and fast travel and stuff. So there you go.